All right, welcome in everyone for episode 2 of this building a factory in Satisfactory. So on the last episode, we spent the whole time getting this platform made and the space elevator made. If this is your first time here, let's go ahead and let's go over the advanced game settings again. So as before, the only thing we have turned on is we are turning on flight mode. We are also unlocking all of the alternative recipes at the start, so we are not finding them. We have them all immediately. Arachnid creatures are disabled for you arachnid, for those that are scared of spiders and stuff like that. And we have all the awesome shop stuff unlocked as well. So, MAM stuff, all the tiers, we have to unlock that stuff manually, of course. But all the bonus goodies, that's already unlocked, of course. So let's go ahead and let's complete phase 1, everyone. So this episode will be used primarily to complete phase 1. And then episode 3 would probably be to work towards phase 2. So, looks like we have to unlock a couple of things here. Most importantly, we have to get the assemblers created. And if we have enough time at the end of this video, we might go on a little further past phase 1. We'll see. I mean, it doesn't really take much to make the smart plates. They're actually really quick. So, like I said, if we have time, maybe we'll do more. My goal is to max out the time at an hour and a half. So if I can't max it out at an hour and a half, then we'll pick up and we'll start phase 2 next time. All right, let's get into it. So to get these smart plates, well, I had to unlock the smart plates. I can't look up the ingredients, but they should be relatively cheap, right? They're not crazy expensive, but we had to unlock this so I could see the ingredients. So while we're at it, let's go ahead, let's drop all the stuff that we need in here, and let's go check our storages for these. Okay, we have the iron plates for it already. That's good. Let's go check our iron rods. Oh, perfect, we have plenty. And screws. Oh, beautiful. We are starting off great, everybody. All right. Well, that was really fast.
Reached. More complex assembly of parts can
really
now be automated.
fast.
Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
All right. Well, let's take a look at that smart plating now. So these are what we're going to need. We're going to have to set up. We're going to have to craft reinforced iron plating, as well as one rotor. It's basically one of each to make one smart plating. So we should be good on most of this stuff over here. Most of these items we're crafting for the smart plating, we're already making the base ingredients for it. I think the only exception is rotors. Actually, no, rotors were good if we do the standard recipe. Yeah, we might be fine with that. But I might end up doing the other recipe. Alright, well, for the sake of speeding up the smart plating, let's go ahead and we need reinforced plates to make it. Alright, let's make some reinforced plates, and then let's make an assembler to start making those rotors. You know, we might go to phase 2, or partially complete phase 2. And you know what? Oh, we need rotors too. Fiddlesticks. I was getting ready to say, let's just make the plates so we can make this assembler, but I forgot we need rotors too. Alright, that should be enough. Let's get the assembler going to make these rotors. Alright, we got screws in there and rods in there, so let's go ahead. I will just set this up right here. At the moment, I'm not worried about efficiency. I'm worried about getting phase 1 completed so that we can get the coal generators and then we can actually set up some type of a factory. Because as of right now, I want the minimum amount of machines possible because we are running on biomass burners. And the less machines we have to run, the less often I have to fill these things up because these are a pain to keep stocked up, alright? Because these are all manual input. Alright, so let's get the rotors. We're going to... Oh, that's horrible. 100 screws per minute. Yikes. So we're going to have to upgrade this belt to a tier 2. Actually, here, I got a better idea. Let's move this over here. So we can spin less plates. See, because the rods, those are only 20 per minute, and tier 1, this is a 60 per minute belt, and I believe this is 120, although I could be a little off on that. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to make another tower. Another trick, if anyone wants to know, if you don't feel like breaking a line off of a tower, if you go to craft a tower and hover your mouse over an actual pre-built line, you can grab it like this, and you can actually basically move the line. It's honestly a nice thing to have. It really is. Alright, let's output this. We're only making like 204 per minute, so yeah, 4 per minute like I said. Alright, and yep, there we go. That is another reason why I want to minimize this. Alright, let's just make a bunch of these. Because we're going to need a bunch of these. Put a pole in the middle here. 2 poles. Connected poles. 2 here. 2 here. Alright, and now we bring that over here. And let's fill these guys up. This should be enough extra power to make the platings and to get our coal generators going. Or at least I'm going to hope for that, alright? $50 in there and $50 in there. How much? Okay, we got quite a bit of biomass going in. Just to make things easier for us, I'm going to stop handcrafting the biomass because it is not in our best interest to do that, and we need to speed this up. We do not have enough. We're not making enough screws. I need reinforced plating. So we're gonna make more screws, and then we're going to make constructors to automatically convert our biomass into fuel for our biomass generators. Because the more time we spend making biomass, the less time we have towards It's basically the less time we have towards ensuring that we have enough time to finish this. Alright, that should still work. Yep, that is the wrong way. Always pay attention to the arrows, everybody. If not the arrows, look at the color. Orange is your input. Alright, 30 per minute, and it's only... Okay, yeah, we're good. And then 50 output. So we're gonna have to move this over just a little bit as well, because we're gonna need a tier 2 belt coming out of that splitter. So let's put this... That's not a good spot. Actually, was that good or was that... Okay, there we go. Alright, so we need to put this belt here. Alright, now let's get in this little crack here and make this a tier 2 belt, because if we don't, we're going to have a bottleneck, and we don't want this bottleneck. Yeah, this is going to be... Alright, that's not going to work. Alright, so we're going to move this box here. Put this box here. And instead we're going to put the splitter, or I mean a merger, we're going to put the merger right here. Alright, for tier 1 belts, these are fine to use with tier 1s. It's just this one right here has to be a tier 2, because these output 50 per minute, and we need to make sure that we are golden. Alright. Do I have any... Okay, there we go. There's a tower. Alright, 100 per minute. Okay, we are making the exact amount for rotors. So we're going to have to make more screws somewhere else for the platings. And then once we have 50 of these, I will pull them out and we can use them to make the platings. Alright. We got 2 amperes right here. We just need... Actually, I believe we need screws and iron plates for the reinforced plates. Or we can use wire, and that's 5.5 per minute. Yeah, honestly, I think that's going to be the best route, because the wire will be easier to produce. And then later on in our factories, we'll probably use this recipe right here. But right now, since we can't put in 250 screws per minute. It's not going to happen. I mean, we could do 6. You know, honestly, yeah, we'll just do screws. We will just do screws. Unless we have a spare copper over here. We do not have a spare copper. That's Caterium. I don't believe we have any nearby copper. That's within a reasonable distance. Yep, exactly. Actually, do we have any iron close to that copper over there? We do not. So we are not going to worry about that then. Alright, well, we're already making plates over here. So Let's see, what's the conversion rate for plates? Okay, 6-1 for the standard, and for recipe 2, it's 10-3. Yeah, honestly, recipe number 2 might be better for us to do in our current situation. So let's just do that. I don't have to automatically fill these assemblers. We can just do it, you know. All right, I will just put this right here. Give it a little output box. And then alright, we're gonna make the stitched iron plating. We'll put all of our iron plates in here and our wire in here. Alright, and then once we have 50 and 50, we will start on those smart platings. You know what? We're only 17 minutes into this video. Probably 15 minutes after I get done trimming parts out of it. So, you know what? Let's go get a mine started and prep for coal mines. Or prep for coal generators. Because now all we gotta do is wait. We just have to wait now. Okay, I don't really care about this stuff at the moment. What we want is coal generators. Alright, how much longer do we have on that? 10-3. We're gonna need a lot of iron plates. Alright, that might be enough. I guess we're gonna find out. Alright, let's get a mine going. Actually, I know where there are some coal mines at. And let's make sure I can make some miners. Okay, we need concrete. All right, hold up. We need plates. We need to make a buffer box for this coal. There's no point in pre-making the mines if we don't have a place to store the coal. All right, so okay, we have enough for a handful of boxes. Let's go get our coal. And yeah, see, we can't scan it, so I have to go based on memory here. And I think there's a couple over in that direction. I don't remember, but I know for a fact that there are some over here. All right, we are here, and honestly, this is one of my favorite spots to build a base at. So I'm surprised that I didn't build the space elevator here. I always love building massive structures over this lake right here, because it just looks kind of cool. All right. Where is my coal at? Aha, here's our coal. These are just normals over here. These are not piers. I do know where a handful of piers are off the top of my head, but they are nowhere close to here. Actually, you know what, here, let's just chop these. Well, I was thinking about chopping the trees down. So I can see where everything is. I keep forgetting I don't have to fly to everything. I
The
can...
mycelia within this fungus suggests strong molecular bonding features frequently observed in adhesives and medicine, both beneficial for field research. A new research tree can now be accessed in the noun.
Why, thank you, Ada. Alright, there should be another mine over here. There it is. Just hiding in the trees. Yeah, see, this is a good spot to make coal mines because... Or not coal mines, coal generators. Because we have all this water over here. Alright, that should be good enough for now. You might be wondering, why was I going ham on the biomass there? Well, once we get access to coal generators, we need a backup power in case they go off. Alright, there's a copper over here too somewhere. I think it's right over here. Yep, there it is. Yeah, so as much as I really hate dealing with biomass generators, they are excellent batteries. They don't use their fuel unless you have to use the fuel. So if we accidentally go over my coal generators, or if, you know, something goes wrong with it, I have a way to get the power back on for the coal generators. Alright, that should be enough. Actually, this would have been a great place to make the stitched plates. Alright, where's that crafting bench? There it is. Alright, let's make that wire. Because I forgot to bring wire. Alright, that should be enough. We only need one generator for these miners. I'm pretty positive, at least. Alright, we'll put it right there. That's a good distance. Alright, let's get the biofuel going. Actually, you know what? Let's just use flower petals because, like I said, I don't need this running for long. I just need this running long enough to fill up these containers. That way we have coal on hand for coal generators. And that should last us for quite a while. But at 60 per minute, we should have enough coal to kickstart things up. Alright, let's head back while those fill up. Alright, let's check on our... Okay, we are good for that. I'm going to keep rotors producing because we are going to need those for coal generators. Alright, it looks like we are about ready for the reinforced plates. Let's grab some more wire because we're going to need it. Because, yeah, while we are finished making these, we still need them. Alright, get those. Alright, we need to make an assembler to make these guys. Let's just make it up here so they can get automatically delivered into the space elevator. And I don't have to worry about it. Let's put this right here. Actually, these both stack up to 50, so I don't have to make a box for this. All right. All right, 2 per minute. And I will have to add more to that. Well, I guess I will put these generators here to good use, finally. All right. I was going to do this earlier, but I forgot all about doing this. All right, let's get a constructor here. And let's get a constructor here. Get these guys belted. Now this one, we're going to do leaves. And this one, we are going to do wood. As you can see, we're going to be bottlenecked on both of these. Alright, so this needs to be a tier 2, and then this one will need to be a tier 2. Alright, we need storage boxes. Alright, put all these leaves in there, put all this wood in there. Trade secret here, everybody. All right, there we go. Now we should have fuel ready to go rather often. I no longer have to craft it myself. All right, let's get fuel in this generator here. All right, this should last for a very long time. Let's get these added over here. All right. Now that we got that taken care of, all right, let's get the MAM out. Or I guess we're going to wait a second for these to be crafted. Okay, now let's get the MAM out. Because what I want to do is I want to overclock these things. And fortunately for us, the Christmas event gave us free clocks. So I'm going to put those to good use. I don't think this is gonna blow, but we're gonna find out. Yikes. What in the world? Wait, why did that blow the second time for? What? Alright, now we're making 4 per minute. So that's good. Alright, what are we missing over here? We're missing everything. All right, I want to make sure we have a lot of reinforced plates and rotors on hand, because like I said, we are going to need them for the coal generators. And I would rather not delay the coal generators, because my main goal in this game, like when I'm starting off, is to always get the coal generators going. And what I'm doing now is I'm trying to see if I was correct about coal generators being over here. Or not coal generators, coal mines. I think there are some over here, but they are just very far away. They're much farther than I thought they were going to be. All right, what are these? These are Impure as well. That's an Impure. That's a normal. You know what would be cool with this game? If they actually randomized the node locations. Or even randomize what type of ore it is, you know? Like, you can keep the same resource there, just maybe randomize the rarity of it, you know? I don't see any purple slugs. Where are they? You know, I would say there was one up here, but no, it's just an artifact. There's one down there. Purple slugs, where are you? I know there's one over here somewhere. Okay, maybe I'm a big liar. There's a blue slug. Why am I finding all the slugs except for purples? Like, where's the purples at, you know? Nope, here we go. Another blue slug. Well, you can pet this thing now? I don't remember being able to pet that. I really don't. Can't forget the goodies. Hey, I knew there was a coal mine over here somewhere. This is a good coal mine. The only problem with this coal mine, though, is that there is no water nearby. Oh, hey, I remember this place. That's just a big hole. You know what? I might build a factory down there. Just because I can. Or I might actually do it on my train map on stream. Let me know in the comments, guys. Do you guys want me to build a factory inside this big hole down here on my train map on stream? Let me know. All right, let's... I don't know where to put this thing at. I know we got water over there, but I don't want to use that pool of water. I really don't. It would be cool if you could scan for bodies of water. I know we got water over here. I know there's water over here too, but how far is the other question? Oh, you know what, guys? I think I mistaken that blocked crevice. This is the place I was thinking of. Also, we need to go back to the space elevator. Or no, I think the crevice is what I think it is. Because I remember that cave being much larger. Oh, that crevice is what I think. It is what I thought it was. What is over here? What the hell? What the hell is this island for? All right, let's get rid of the fog. Oh yikes, that looks rough. maybe we'll turn the fog back on for YouTube. And for now. All right, let's send the space elevator up. Let me ride. Oh, never mind. All right. Now we're on to phase 2, everybody. And it is time to get coal. So like I said, we were gonna need rotors and the plates. So let's go ahead, let's go grab our rotors. That I hope we made. Oh, perfect. Alright, we still gotta wait for smart plating. Which I think we're gonna handcraft a bunch of them, just to speed things up. Alright, let's steal a bunch of screws. But just kidding, we don't have enough screws for that. We can still iron plates though. Alright, let's start crafting these things by hand. And cue the music. Let's skip. Alright, well hey everyone. If you guys made it this far and you watch my Twitch channel every night, go ahead and let's drop a comment. All right, and this comment is going to be for VCoins, everybody. So if you guys like using VCoins for sound redemptions or for extending the extendo stream when we do those, now if you do this, you gotta drop your Twitch name in the comments as well. So yeah, just drop your Twitch name and, you know, give a comment, guys. Yeah, drop that Twitch name. Drop that Twitch name, and tell me what is your favorite snack. And I'll give you guys 100 V-Coins. And maybe if you stick around, there might be other V-Coin challenges. All right. Let's get these added. Oh, just kidding. We need cable. And then we can make coal generators. And then we can have an actual, electrical grid. Alrighty then. What am I doing? Alright everyone, we have coal power. Let's go!
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new
we need
pipeline
this.
buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Alright, so our next milestone is obviously going to be steel production. I mean, we could do vehicular transport, but I'd like to get steel done so that we can get steel beams going and eventually get these tier 3 belts, which are usually my go-to for belts because of how cheap they are to make. Alright, so we'll pin that as a task. And I am not going to sink anything towards it yet because I want to make sure we have enough resources to make coal generators. Alright, so let's go to power coal generators. We can make about 10 of them over here at the minimum. And we're going to need a handful of water pumps. We're going to need pipes. I'm just gonna say about 200 pipes probably be good enough. Let's say 20 of these guys. We shouldn't need any pumps. I'm going to try not to need a pump. Probably going to need a handful of these guys. All right, water extractor. I'm gonna say 5 of them. Probably good enough. Alright, so we're going to need 250 reinforced iron plates, 400 copper sheets, and 150 rotors. Yikes. Alright, so the copper sheets we're going to make over on site because that is going to be the fastest way to do it because there is a pure copper node over there. So we can make quite a bit of them there. And let's take a bunch of stuff over there to make the rest of those by hand. All right. There's that. All right. 47 out of 150. Yikes. We need to speed this up quite a bit. You know, there is an iron node over there too. I guess I can also make some rotors there as well. Because I can't really overclock this because we're still maxed at the tier 2 belt. So it's not really going to speed anything up. However, I can take these rotors back. All right, let's get some coal generators going. I heard a slug. It's an artifact. We don't care about that. All right. Let's get this copper. First, we're gonna chop some of these trees down because they are in the way. And we'll reserve some of this biofuel for a generator. Or a couple generators. Alright, get that miner going. There's a creature in the way. Get out of the way. Get out of here. Get. I didn't want to have to do
The
that.
remains of this creature might shed light on how to increase chances of survival. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Oh no, I hope I don't get increased survivability, guys. Yikes. Oh, I was mistaken. This is the normal. This is the pier. Alright, let's get... Let's get some generators going. I'm kind of hoping we get a lot of flower petals from this because flower petals are fantastic for generators. Alright, 3 should be fine. Alright, while that's going... Alright, we need smelters. Where's my smelters at? We're gonna do the copper first. I am great with bringing enough resources, guys. I'm the best at it. I am the best. Alright, smelter, let's go. Actually, 2 smelters. Because this is 60 per minute. Oh, it's too steep. That's not too steep. What in the world? All right, let's put a floor down then. My personal favorite. All right, let's get a splitter going halfway in the middle. Oh, no, that's an invalid shape. Never mind. I don't usually build these things like this. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it the way I usually like to do it. Actually, no, we won't do that. That's going to cost us too much resources. We're not made out of money yet, guys. Also, you guys, if you didn't know this, you can copy and paste your machine settings. So you can Control-C, Control-V it. I don't have it set to my Control-V. I have it set to my one of my mouse buttons. Because it's easier to fly around and paste it like that versus having to press Control-V every time. All right, let's get the constructors going. How is that steep? It's not steep. All right, what are these? 30 per minute. Okay, so we can fit 2 of these guys together. The one here. All right, let's get our storage going. We just need one more. Wow, we need a lot of iron rods, don't we? What's the output rate? 20 per minute? Hurry up already. Alright, let's overclock these one each. So that way we match the output of the smelters. And now we should be getting 30 per minute. Alright, we're matching the output of the miner. So we are good here. I could probably overclock it and add in a few more, but nah, we won't do that. All right, let's get a floor going. Let's put a floor. Actually, let's get a water going first. A little trick I like to do for water is I like to put foundations in the water. If you don't know this, the foundations do help with aligning the water extractors better. And you will see what I'm talking about here in a second. So I know it says that clipping might occur. We are fine with this. Okay, it's not gonna like us putting it here. We'll put them right here. And it should be 5 water extractors for 600. But since we're rocking tier 1 belts, it's not an issue right now. Three is actually plenty. 3 is plenty with a bottleneck. We're gonna have overflow a little bit, but that's okay. All right, another thing we need is we need a buffer box, which we don't have frames for. Or not a buffer box, but a fluid buffer. All right, now coal generators, we'll put them right here. We'll start it right there, actually. And we are out of concrete, darn it. All right, let's go grab our concrete. I mean, we gotta wait for copper sheets anyways. Oh, a slug. Up there is our concrete. I kind of forgot we had that. Kind of forgot all about that. All right, copper sheets. All right, this guy has got to move. At least it's not like the other animals that just sit there and let you keep hitting them over and over and over again. You know, I'm surprised I didn't get the notification for this being offline. All right. I need rods. We need rods. All right, let's try to get one going so we can keep these coal mines running. And we'll have to go back and get more rods. All right, let's get a coal generator down. We have enough for just one. Fantastic. All right, now I will do my trickery that I like to do. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was auto. We always do horizontal to vertical, guys, because it looks so much better. All right, speaking of horizontal and vertical. Okay, usually it's a lot better. Actually, I don't know how much I like that resting on the ground, but that should be fine. It just looks weird like that. Like it goes down and then back up. All right, we need a splitter here. All right, let's do our tower trick here. Come on, please reach the tower. No, it's just too long. All right, we're gonna trim this down a little bit. See how much further I can drag this line. Oh, we made it. Yes. Yeah, we made it. Max consumption 70. Okay, we only need one water. Let's unhook unhook 2 of those. Yeah, that's 120. That right there can support 2 coal mines, or 2 coal generators, I mean. All right, let's power this bad boy back up. Max consumption. I'm gonna turn that off for a minute. Actually, no. Turn this one on. Turn that one off. All right, there we go. That fuel should last us just long enough. Power. Alright, let's see. I don't think this is high enough to need a pump. Just gotta give it a second. Alright, 25 out of 30. Yeah, we're not fitting 2 of those on there. See, I think it's busy filling up these pipes right here first. Yeah, so now this pipe's filling up, so the next one should be this pipe. It's usually much faster because, you know, we have all of these running at once. But once this turns green, we can hook up the other ones. Come on, coal generator, let's go already. Hey, there we go, it's green. Are we a solid green? Okay, let's hook up the other water. All right, there we go. See, now the water's going up much faster. All right, now we don't have to worry about this coal generator dying, so. Only 42 plates, what in the world? Why are we sleeping over here? Take all those out. Put half of them in. All right, let's go grab those copper sheets and let's add in a handful more of coal generators. And then on the next video, guys. Is that a slug? Oh, that little piece right there, it looked like a slug. I was about to say, since when did they start putting slugs next to drop pods? All right, everybody, let's go make our other generators. Actually, hold up, we might have frames down here. Yeah, I remembered we had frames down here. Let's go. We can create a buffer for the water in case we do lose power. In case we do lose power, we don't want to lose water from the pipes. That will harm us quite a bit. Ah, what is this guy doing? Get off of my platform. You know, I forgot to grab iron rods. Good thing I don't need any more. Alright, how much do we need? 15 per minute? Oh, perfect. We can put a handful of these on a tier 1 belt. Usually I would put the backs of these together and make a line of them. But we don't have enough resources for that yet. Oh, we need rods. No. We need rods. Alright. I didn't want to do that, but we need the rods, guys. And let's be quick about this. Alright, there we go. Please don't die. Alright, we're good. Oh, I can't do this on coal generators no more? I have a whole map where I have these guys. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll do 2 per machine then. Take that off. Ah, shit. Alright, there we go. So that's 4 right there. 60 divided by 4, that should be 15, guys. Yeah, so yeah, we are at the max limit for this belt. Obviously, if I were to upgrade to tier 2 or combine these right here, we could add 4 more to it. Or actually, I could overclock it. Usually, if it's a node that I use for power, I will overclock it. Actually, if it's a node in general, I always find that they are always worth the overclock. The machines, I don't overclock them because most of the time they run less efficient use more power for, you know, use more power for more resources, but like the power is like exponentially more. But with miners, you get extra resources from that spot, and with those extra resources, you can make more stuff with those extra resources. You know, like, so in my opinion, the only things worth using power shards on are generators and nodes. That is it. Generators, because you could save on building resources, because when you overclock it, yeah, you need more resources, but you're making the same amount of power for those resources. It's not changing. But for like an assembler or a constructor or whatnot, if you were to overclock it, you use more power compared to if you didn't overclock it for the same resources. So if you were to overclock it to the max, you could use, like, let's say for example a constructor. All right, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Obviously it's not going to be the right number. Like, say for example you're going to make 10 iron plates, and like, say you need 3 machines to make 10 iron plates, right? Those 3 machines, you know, constructors use 5 megawatts each, right? So 15. Now if you were to overclock one to 250% to make 8, 9, or 10 per minute, that overclock would use 30 megawatts per minute. So if you get the idea here, using way much more power. Obviously those numbers are going to be off a little bit, but you know, I'm giving you an example of what's happening. And in my opinion, that's why it's worth not to overclock to goofy stuff. Now, if you're making small things like the Nobelisks, I could see where it's worth to overclock that, because you're not going to be making a lot of those machines anyways. You're not mass producing that, so yeah, go for it. But to make iron plates and stuff like that, no, it's not worth it. Unless you're using 1 or 2 machines and you're speeding things up with those 1 or 2 machines. Usually you can get by with making a bunch of machines for your target goal. All right, well, everybody, we have reached the coal generator stage. I can't believe it's already been almost an hour and a half into this video. It'll probably be a little less after I've done trimmed it up and sped up the parts that need speeding up. But next time, next week, we can actually go ahead and start actual factories. Now that we have reliable power that doesn't rely on biomass generators. So I don't have to worry about filling those up. So next time we're gonna make actual factories. We're gonna prioritize stuff needed to make coal generators. That way we can make a bunch of these coal generators. You guys remember there was a pure node over there. We have the 3 nodes here. I will buy bombs to blow up that rock so we can use all 3 of these guys, and hopefully fill this area with coal generators. And then I do believe there's more coal over here, but I do know there's a bunch over here in the distance, and we're gonna grab those. But before I grab those over there and over there, I want to unlock the long distance power towers, because it will make it so much easier to route it'll make it much easier to route the power around versus these tiny little power poles, you know, because these are not efficient. So all right, everybody, well, that'll be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it and you're new to my channel, be sure to follow, subscribe, and click that like button. And if you have friends that play Satisfactory or they're learning Satisfactory, share it with them, and comment down what you think. What kind of stuff do you want to see in the future Satisfactory videos? Do you guys want me to go over more things in depth? Do you guys just want me to focus on building the factory? What do you guys want? So leave that in the comments for an additional 200 V coins if you're in the stream. Just make sure you put your Twitch name. And yeah, that'll be it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.